I'm not Mr. Penis. Ember and Piano. P-N-F-I-E-R-O. Fucking stupid fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's it. So now do you believe you've called me a bitch to other people? But not just a bitch, a fucking bitch.
I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
No, it was distorted.
You can't hear, you couldn't hear that?
No, it was distorted.
It's a fucking bitch.
Did you hear that, Don?
No.
Okay, Lauren, you might just have to take my word for it. You've called me a bitch at least 3 times. Yeah. Not to my face, but to other people. But as I was saying, you said that Ember is so crazy, she's insane, you're sick of her, whatever. And instead of that night when you guys made up or whatever, instead of leaving it at that and communicating with her rarely, you did try to turn it into something else. And my thing is, that is your fault. Because I was not getting that.
Yes, it is my fault. I'm not denying it.
But okay, Lauren, can I finish? Because you have denied it. You sat here this entire phone conversation and you tried to deny it.
I'm not going to deny what I did.
Oh, really?
No. I know the shit that I've done wrong. I'm not going to deny what I did wrong. I have not talked to anybody recently except for you and except for this, whatever it is, tonight. And when the first time I called, I texted you. And I tried calling you to get your attention so you know there's a fucking message there, a text message there for you. I called you knowing that you would probably fucking cut me off, but I figured at least you'd check your text messages, see if there's a message from you so that you would read that I got a call from whatever it is. Okay. Whatever the hell it is.
Okay, Lauren.
I'm trying to be completely devoted to you. I'm succeeding, and it's not a problem for me.
How are you succeeding when I am getting, Lauren, how are you succeeding when I am still getting bullshit from people who you messed around with a couple weeks ago?
This is what the problem is. I did not give them people your number. Your brother did.
No. First of all.
Yeah.
First of all, my brother gave
You even told me he did.
First of all, my brother gave me Ember's number. He is not around giving out my phone number. But the fact
And you didn't block your number when you called down.
First of all, Lorne, she did not have any motive to do that until you started.
She had a motive. You and I were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Lorne.
She had motive.
Lorne, she was not doing anything until that night when you called asking her for a video. Okay? She did not do anything.
Why? How did we go to that?
Because you're saying that she had motive, and you're saying all this stuff.
She had motive because she knew that you and I were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, she did not do anything until...
Oh, bullshit, she hasn't done. She's done everything. You're going right to that. Constantly.
Lorne, because it's a big deal. It is a big deal.
That deal is over. That's not how she got your number.
Lorne, first of all, I'm going to play you
We were talking about how somebody got your number.
Okay,
we weren't talking about that video.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to play the
video,
message.
Not video, the fucking conversation.
I'm going to play another part of the message.
No, I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear the messages anymore. And of course, you're going to play it.
I'm going to play it again.
That bitch is the only one that has ever seen my fucking asshole. Literally my fucking asshole. That bitch is the only one that has ever seen my fucking asshole. Literally my fucking asshole. That bitch is the only one that has ever seen my fucking asshole. Literally my fucking asshole. That bitch is the only one that has ever seen my fucking asshole. Literally my fucking asshole. That bitch is the only one that has ever seen my fucking asshole. Literally my fucking asshole.
Did you
I
hear
was going to pee. I was going to pee when you played that.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard the stupid friggin' thing, and I don't ever want to hear it again. I don't
Okay.
want to hear any past recordings again. Ramonuh, you're not hearing me. I had my pecker in my hand. I was going to pee. Why? I'm literally not doing anything wrong, but you're trying to find things that I'm doing wrong.
No, Lorne, I
All
don't.
because this bitch called me tonight,
Lorne, I don't have to.
and I was trying to be honest with you and tell you about it.
Lorne,
I don't want these people in our lives anymore. I don't want to be friends with Emma. I don't want anything to do with her.
Lorne.
I don't want this fuck from Canada calling me or calling you. So but stop and think about it.
Lorne,
The only one that I sent any naked videos to is you. There's
Lorne,
nothing I can do about that.
Lorne, two things. First of all, you sent a bunch of naked videos and footage to Emma, okay? You sent us.
No, that was fucking a year and a half ago.
Okay, so don't say the only one you've sent it.
Since I met you, I have never sent any naked videos to anybody but you, especially of me in the shower. You're the only one that's ever fucking seen me in the shower. I said the only one that they had in the last fucking year, yeah.
You didn't say in the year. You didn't say in the last year. You did not
Well,
say.
we've been together since November. What the hell is now? Okay, tomorrow's July 4th. It's your birthday. Tomorrow's July 4th.
Lorne,
Since we have met, I have not sent any naked videos to anybody but you. Nobody has ever seen me in the shower naked but you. I have never sent videos to anybody in the shower naked. Because I didn't even know how to do that. Tell you. And it was like fucking 3, 4, 5 months after we met that I figured out how to do it.
Lorne,
And that's when he said, that'll work. The other thing I'm saying is these people want to hear from me, but they want to be fucking idiots. Why should I give them the fucking pleasure of fucking hearing from me?
Lorne, I didn't say you should give anybody any kind of pleasure. I don't even care if it could be the cleanest, best pleasure, and you still don't have to give them pleasure. But what I'm saying to you is rather
I
than...
don't owe these people anything.
What?
Nothing.
Lorne, I didn't say that you owed anybody anything. But what I'm saying is that you again and again and again refuse to do things that show that you're going to take responsibility. There's nothing wrong with having a YouTube channel if that's what you want to do. But the fact is,
obviously there is, because people cannot fucking control themselves. They can't not do stupid shit. They cannot try to fucking get a hold of people. You gotta fucking have contact with somebody that has no notoriety. He's a fucking person alone. He's just a fucking person, for Christ's sake.
Lorne.
If I was gonna make a big deal out of anybody, it would be fucking Olivia Newton-John. She's fucking 70 years old.
It would be who?
Olivia Newton-John.
Okay. Aside from your love affair with Olivia Newton-John,
I'm not gonna deny that, because I've had a crush on her ever since I saw her in Greece.
Lorne.
She's awesome fucking.
Okay, Lorne. This is not funny.
No, I just think about Olivia Newton-John. She's just awesome. She's so all around awesome.
Okay, I'm sure she is, but this is still
And
not
you remind
funny.
me a lot of her.
Okay, nobody has ever said that. I don't even believe it.
Well, I believe it because she's all around awesome, and it's the way I think of you. And
Lorne.
maybe that's why a hard time believing you're so perfect like I think you are because
Lorne,
everybody else is giving me so many flaws.
hold on a second. I'm
No,
trying.
I want you to stop doing that. I'm not going to keep going to the back of the past. I'm tired of Emma. I'm tired of this fucking person from Canada. I'm tired of all this past shit. I don't know what else to say.
Lorne, I don't know what to say either. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying to you. I am getting messages from someone who you tried to sleep with.
Will you stop that?
But Lorne, the
Stop saying that shit all the time to me. You're doing that all the time.
I'm not.
I want you to stop it. I don't do that anymore, and I don't want to revisit it.
Lorne, that's nice that you don't want to revisit it, but I am being forced to revisit it because I am getting messages from people you tried to sleep with. Do you not get that?
Change your number.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
You get off
easy
that.
for you to say. Yeah, change your number. Lorne, had you
From
not
the start, where did we start? Who contacted who? So don't say the stuff that I've done.
Oh, really?
You gotta hold of me. Yes, because you keep blaming shit on me.
Yeah,
It's not my fucking fault that your brother knew Emma.
First of all, I probably shouldn't have gotten in touch with you because if I hadn't, I wouldn't be dealing with this. This is ridiculous. You take no responsibility for anything that you do.
No, I take all responsibility for the shit that I've done. But the problem is that nobody else takes responsibility for the shit they've done.
And I've said this before that you've said. I say, Lorne, you're not taking responsibility. You say, well, nobody else does either.
No, they don't. They don't. They're not going to fucking tell me they do. I've ran in so many goddamn times that nobody else is taking responsibility, for the shit that they have done.
What does that have to do with you?
Because all they want to do is turn it around on me. Because they think I'm a gullible fucking person that says, okay, it was my fault.
Well, you've never admitted fault. Well, you've never admitted fault.
It's no different than Uncle Clyde.
Well, you've never...
People are pissed off him because he sold that land out from underneath me. Yeah, it might have taken me a fucking little while, but I would have been able to buy the fucking land off him.
Boy, you were drinking.
And he fucking knew it. Now he's being a dick on this. Now the whole family's fucking mad at him.
Lorne, you were drinking and not paying the man. That's why he sold it from under you. You were smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day. That's $25 a day.
You know what my fucking problem is? Is he wanted to adopt me when I was fucking little. Why didn't he? Because I would have had a fucking better life.
I think if you weren't working, I think things would have been different. But the fact is that you work and you were smoking 3 packs of cigarettes a day, plus a shitload of beer, and he sees that, and he sees he's not getting paid, and he feels like you are using him.
How can he feel like I'm using him when I ask to work for him on the weekends to work shit off? And yeah, I did that all the time.
Lorne, but you got behind like 3 or 4 months in paying him. But yet you were going out drinking every weekend and smoking like a chimney.
Smoking like a chimney, it was because of fucking boredom. First, I had hardly ever even inhaled this shit. It's fucking something to do. And you already know about that. It was just so bored.
Okay, Lorne, bored is one thing, but the fact of the matter is that you probably felt like you were using him.
I wish I never fucking drove truck for 4 years because it's taking a long time to get my muscles back into fucking shape.
Lorne, Lorne.
I love Uncle Clay, but I'm telling you, he is not the same as what you used to be. And it's not just me. It's with Roy. And Roy's an alcoholic. And he knows that. But Roy even told me this last weekend, and the weekend before that, he told me about shit of the way that Uncle Clay's treating me. I know Uncle Clay didn't fucking treat him like that before. Roy's pointed it out. Roy said as soon as Uncle Clay's caught up, he's done working for him.
But
Mom has even fucking expressed it. And when Mom expresses it, you know something's fucked up because Mom doesn't fucking say that shit about somebody unless it's true.
But Lorne, again, this has nothing to do with Uncle Clayton or anything like that. I've never met these people. All I know is that I am still getting messages from stuff and people you've tried to sleep with, Lorne. And the fact
I don't know how to stop that unless you change your number. You're going to have to change your number at some point in your life. Why not do it now?
But see, Lorne, it's easy for you to say, why don't I do it now? Because it's not your number. It's not your business. It's like in terms of your company. It's not your company. It's not something that you've built a life around.
I don't know how to do it. I'm telling you, I don't know. That is the only way that I know how to do it. And I'm asking you to get a burn phone so that you and I can stay in contact through that.
And
so that way they can connect me to your other phone. If somebody happens to fucking wind up hacking your phone again.
But see all that you're putting me through? I have to get new phones and everything.
You don't think I see that? I know I see that. And I can't do anything about it.
Lorne.
The only thing I can do is make suggestions so we can make it work. I can't do it. I'm so fucking helpless right now. I can't do anything about it. I'm doing everything I can to keep us alive. Mom doesn't bother me about you. Mom was the biggest one that was skeptical of you until she fucking talked to you on the phone, which you did say more than just hi, which you told Mama you just said hi. You said more than just hi.
Well, really, you're gonna tell me that your mom wasn't skeptical of me? Well, seriously?
No, Mom was skeptical of you.
Okay,
but she's not now.
Are you gonna really use that as a selling point? I mean, come on.
You're not hearing me. You're not listening to me. She was skeptical of you at first, but she's not now.
Okay, why are you using that as a selling point?
Ellie's not even skeptical of you now. My probation officer isn't even skeptical of you now.
Okay, again.
I'm going to ask over TCAP to make these people not skeptical of you. Even the council is fucking backed off. I've done everything I can to fucking make these people believe in you like I believe in you. They'll never believe in you the way I believe in you. But I'm the only thing I know to do is to change your number. I don't know anything else. I don't know how else to get rid of these fucking people.
Lorne.
You texted somebody. You probably didn't hear what I fucking said.
I did what you said?
You texted somebody. You probably didn't hear what I just said. Anyway.
Lorne, you talk about how everybody believes in me and loves me and all this other stuff. But Lorne, why are you using that as a selling point when, again?
Why would it be a selling point? After all the time we've been together, spent together, why would I use anything as a selling point? You already know what I have fucking gone through with my probation officer and my counselor. Why would you?
Lorne. listen to me, okay? I'm not bringing up your past or anything like that. But if you're going to wash my face with what you've had to go through, Lord, what the hell do you think my mother is going to say when she sees you on paper?
I knew that was going to come back around.
No, it's going to come back around. Lorne, I'm asking, I think it's a valid question.
Yeah, it's going to be all my life. There's not a fucking thing I can do about it. People are going to judge me off. People are going to judge me off what NBC says.
No, Lorne. Oh, God, Lorne, I have never judged you off of what NBC says. When I look at that...
No, you haven't.
Oh, but Lorne, when I look at that stat, I judge some of your behaviors on things that you said, Lorne.
I don't want you to judge me off shit that I said in that conversation.
Lorne.
That's not me.
Lorne, you cannot...
Oh, God. You're trying to stop me from explaining to you what the person that I am.
Now let's hear about the person you are, Lorne.
Every time I try to explain to you, you still go back to what NBC said, to what I said in that conversation. Leave that conversation behind. Let it go. It's not me. Let that fucking conversation go. Don't ever mention it again. Can you do that?
Lorne, it's not that I'm mentioning it, but what...
Can you do it? I'm
Lorne.
asking you, can you let that thing go?
Are you going to let me speak?
Well, if you answer me, yeah. I want to know if you can let it go because I don't want to live with it forever.
Lorne, you want to use your past and blame everything on your past, but I can't mention your past?
I don't want to live with that shit forever. It's been 10 years. I've lived with it long enough. I don't want to live with it forever. Don't mention it anymore.
Lorne, let me ask you something, okay? If you're in jail for let's just say killing someone, okay? If you're in jail for killing someone and you're up for parole, do you know, outside of the fact that they have to believe that you're not going to go out and kill again, do you know, like, the biggest factor on making parole, getting off on parole? You know the biggest thing, you know what it is? The biggest thing that the parole board looks for.
Is he going to go on and do it again?
I already said that. Besides the fact that they have to believe that you're not going to do it again. Do you know what the other 50% is?
What?
Admitting it and admitting that you were wrong. And I have no problem talking to you in spite of the fact that you did that. But the problem is that you're still blaming everybody else and diminishing it. You are still blaming NBC. You're still blaming Dateline. You're still blaming your siblings because they didn't make you mac and cheese for why you got caught up in a sting for trying to fuck a 13-year-old.
That's where you haven't been paying attention.
Oh, I haven't been paying attention. So tell me what I missed.
No, you're the first one that should have been paying attention because you didn't hear me when I told you I know it was my fault.
But Lorne, I hear
that I talk that way.
Lorne. But every time you mention a stint,
I did that 3 weeks ago.
As I was saying, but every time you mention a stint or any kind of stint's mentioned, well, NBC did this. Well, Daylight did this. Well, Preventive did this.
I'm not going to tell you that NBC was right in fucking being there. But listen. Oh, fuck. I get goddamn boss in here. I'm not going to tell you that NBC was right in putting that fucking thing on the national television, which went up worldwide, about that sting before I even had a chance to even get a lawyer.
Lorne.
That shit is not fucking right. They put shit on it to make me look guilty before anybody even heard anything.
Lorne. Okay, first of all.
Fucking moth. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Lorne. All right. Besides moth, just let him outside. No need to kill him. Now, as I was saying,
Well, I got the door's closed. If I open the door, 100 more moths are gonna fly inside.
Okay, Lorne, just ignore the moth. He's not going to bite you. He's not
Yeah,
going to
right.
harm
He's not flying around your head.
Lorne.
Uh,
As I was
Yeah.
saying, you cannot sit here and say that they were wrong to put it on TV. You can say it, but no one's
Son
going
of
to
a
hear it.
bitch. That fucking thing almost went in my mouth. Yeah, stop flying out, you little asshole. Oh, there you are again. Hey, Jess. All right, go ahead. I'll deal with the moth as it flies right in my mouth.
Lorne, you say that they have no right to put that on TV. First of all, I've already told you, when you commit a crime, you kind of waive some of your rights when you do that. When you commit a crime, you waive some of your rights. And there's really no question as to whether the people in there committed a crime. But the fact of the matter is that they should have put it on TV. And I've told you this before. Because if someone is going out and they're planning to rape a 12-year-old and they see that on TV and they see these guys' lives become fucked up because they thought it was going to be cute to go scar a little girl, then they might think twice. That's thing one. Thing two, parents who work all day, and then they come home, and then they have to fix dinner, and then they have to help kids with homework, and then they have to pick out clothes, and then they have to do all these things, might not be helicoptering their children when they're on the internet. But they should. And this show woke them up to the fact that, yeah, even though you have a smart child, your child is innocent, they're stupid because they should be. They should be innocent and they should be stupid when they're 12. That is their right. And parents need to know that there are thousands, if not millions, of men who are trying to fuck their children. And if they okay, but if you understood that, you wouldn't argue.
I understand what you're saying, and I agree with it.
No, you
the
don't.
The fact of the matter is they shouldn't be putting it on national television before the person has been considered guilty or innocent. There's a pastor in the church in Cambridge, not Cambridge, Canaan. He got freaking accused of sexual assault on children that he was just watching over. And he was put on the fucking news.
Okay, Lorne.
He was not guilty of it.
Okay,
people are still going to think of that guy as guilty just because he was put on the news.
Okay, Lorne, that is different than these guys who were going online sending pictures of their dicks to kids. Okay, that is way different.
The problem with me is I know I did not want to go there.
Okay, Lorne.
I know I didn't want to go there.
Okay, Lorne, if you rape a kid, but then you say you didn't want to do it, the eyes of the law does not see what you wanted to do. The eyes of the law sees what you did do.
I know. That's what fucking bothers me because I know I did not want to do that.
Okay.
I know. The other thing I understand about it is because you're probably not going to fucking believe me.
What won't I believe?
Because of the frame of mind that I was in. I was able to fucking talk me into going there when I knew I did not want to go there.
Okay, Lorne, again.
Even though I did most of the fucking talking.
Lorne.
I'm just agreeing with everything I said. I know what you're saying.
Okay, Lorne.
I know exactly what you're saying, and I understand it.
Okay, Lorne. If I come home and my 12-year-old is laying on the ground, bleeding, raped, and shivering with some fucking 40-year-old semen coming out of her, I'm not going to look at her and say, well, you know, sweetie, he didn't want to do this.
I know.
You're still making excuses.
I know what you're. I'm not making excuses. It's just pissed because I let somebody lead me into something I didn't want to do.
But Lorne, again,
I've never
I would be
wanted to
pissed.
fucking hurt a kid.
Okay, Lorne, I would be pissed because now I'm going to have to take my 12-year-old to therapy and explain why she had someone who's as old as her fucking daddy had their dick inside of her, okay? So, I mean, it doesn't matter what these guys wanted. It doesn't matter what they thought. And I mean, that's irrelevant. The fact of the matter is the ultimate result would be a little girl getting hurt. And that is what that show sought to prevent. Right? And you know what? Hey, my thing is that anybody can avoid being on Dateline, NBC, whatever, if they just don't try to fuck kids. I mean, it's just that plain and simple. So, I mean, if a few men had to be burned so that one little girl does not end up being a prostitute looking for her next fix, then it's worth it.
I know, and I agree with you too. It's just.
But then why do you keep arguing this?
Because it's me, and I know I didn't want to do it. I know I didn't want to go there. That's what bothers me so much.
And I mean, I've told you before, if you had succeeded in it, that wouldn't have been it. I mean, you either would have formed some kind of twisted relationship with her, but that would not have been the first child that you slept with. You would have gotten a sexual release. It would have been exciting. It would have been thrilling.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that about me because I'm not like that.
Lorne.
When you meet me in person, you spend time with me in person, you'll realize that.
Lorne, like I was saying, you know, it would have been exciting and thrilling and a sexual release, and you could get caught and it would be scary. I mean, it'd be all these emotions that you would search for again. That's how that works. It would be like a drug.
I'm not like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not like that. You're not understanding what I'm saying. When you spend time with me in person, you'll understand it better.
Well, it has nothing to do with seeing you in person.
Oh, it does.
It has nothing to do with seeing you in person, because in person, if I were in person, I would still be saying the same thing.
No, you won't.
Lorne, don't tell me what I'm going to be saying. Anybody who commits any kind of crime against a child or against...
I'm telling you that you won't, because you're the one I can fight in the most over the fucking phone, even more than I do with anybody in person, including Mom.
Hey, Lorne, that's nice that you confide in me. But what I'm saying is taking responsibility and stop blaming everybody else. Stop blaming the TV station. Stop blaming Perverted Justice. Stop blaming the government. It is not.
I blame NBC because they did not need to put it national. It would have been fine. Local, fine.
Okay, local. Okay, great.
Local.
Okay, great.
Local. I can, and let me deal with the stress of that. But to put it national and let it go worldwide.
Oh, okay. So they should just put it local so that only children in Bowling Green will be safe. Fuck the kids in California, New Mexico, Maryland, Tennessee, Texas.
Okay, but what about people like me that didn't want to do it at all?
So
I fucking deal with the national and the shit that we're dealing with now.
So they should make it local so that the men who try to rape kids feel okay about themselves.
Yeah, because they can't leave the fucking state when they're on probation.
So they should make it local so that men who are in California, when, let's say, it was local in Kentucky.
Answer this question.
Okay.
When somebody murders somebody, why don't they put them on a registry and make it national?
They do. It's usually called life in prison. That's what that's called. But see, here the thing is,
there's stuff on the show too, but it's not fucking is not been on any registry.
But here's the thing: with a sex crime, it's different. You know why? Because a sex crime, they put you on that list so that people know who to avoid. Usually, that's why they do that. Because people want to avoid people who have committed sex crimes. People want to avoid people who've committed sex crimes against children. Lorne, you can't
I've never
say.
done that.
But Lorne, you did commit a sex crime. Just because you didn't get to put your penis inside of a child, just because you didn't get to scar a child in the worst way possible, does not believe that, or does not mean that you didn't do anything. You had every intention of going and committing rape. You just were stopped. That's like if somebody's going to murder somebody and they've got the axe, they've got the shovel, they've got the gun, they've got zip ties, duct tape, they've got everything that they need in order to commit the murder, and they're driving to the person's house. And when they get to the person's house, that person is not.
I know how guilty I was because they asked me to bring a gift.
Lord, I mean, you've said to me before, and I've heard you say this other instances, that you're going to put your dick in my mouth while I'm asleep.
What?
Lorne, come on, please do not say that you didn't say this.
If I did, I was joking around.
But rape is not funny.
You got to be kidding if you think that I would do that when you're sleeping.
Lorne, but rape is not funny. You said it to Emma.
No, it isn't.
But
I mean, I'm giving you permission to fucking rape me if you want to. I'm not gonna do it without your permission.
Lorne.
And actually, it is not fucking rape.
What isn't rape?
When I give you permission, it's not really rape. Because I give you permission to fucking do whatever you want with me when I'm sleeping.
Okay, Lorne.
You can do almost whatever you want to me when I am sleeping or when I'm not sleeping. But I would never do that to you when you're sleeping.
But
I was kidding when I said that.
But Lorne, why would you think
I remember saying that. I would never do that to you.
But Lorne, why would you think that a woman would think a rape joke is funny?
Yeah, that wasn't a rape thing to me. That was a joke with you. That was a personal thing with you.
Lorne, if a person is asleep and you put your dick in their mouth, that is rape. That is rape.
It was a joke. I didn't mean that seriously. Why would you take that seriously?
Because, Lorne, rape jokes are not funny.
I wouldn't do that with you when you're sleeping.
It's not funny to make a rape joke.
That was a thing between me and you.
That is, you said it to Emma.
It wasn't meant to be a rape joke.
But you said it to Emma.
I didn't take it as a rape joke.
Okay,
I took it as just a joke between me and you.
Okay, you've said it to Emma. So it can't be between me and you.
No, I don't fucking believe I said it to
Emma.
On the
pussy
either.
video.
I want Emma's name to start getting out of our conversation.
Okay, again, as I was saying, when there's a point in the video where she starts to fall asleep and you're like, hey, wake up, I'm going to stick my dick in your mouth.
Fine, I did what I did. I don't want to hear any more about Emma. I'm fucking tired of her. I'm tired of hearing that fucking name. I'm tired of that fucking person. I don't want to hear any more about her. I'm tired of the fucking shit that I did wrong about her. I want it to be me and you like it used to be. I don't want anybody else in our lives. I don't want to hear any more about the people that are fucking our lives up.
Lorne.
I'm tired of her. I'm telling you. I don't want to hear any more about her. I'm trying to fucking get it to the point that we can get to just me and you. Again.
Lorne,
Like it used to be.
Lorne, you can't dictate what I find to be relevant to you. Okay?
No, but you keep bringing it up and it keeps hurting us every time you do.
Lorne. I mean, really?
What do you want me to say? Keep bringing it up so it'll piss us off.
Lorne, what pisses me off is you not taking responsibility for anything.
Of course not anything.
That is a really bad trait. That is horrible.
Yeah, well, then tell people stop fucking taking responsibility for what they do.
Oy.
I haven't found one person yet that takes responsibility for any fucking thing that they do wrong.
And what does that have to do with you?
Everything, because people continuously fuck me over. They continuously fuck me. For some reason they've got it in their fucking head they've got to fuck somebody. You're the first person I met that doesn't want to fuck me.
Lorne.
And I want to get these other people out of our lives so that they can't fuck us. But you keep bringing them up. I don't want to hear any more about fucking Emma.